And when I decided to go public with my diagnosis, I did it selfishly. I know that this is going to impact all of my family, particularly my kids, because I understand this is something that has not gone away. We're still managing it right now. How do we want to manage this? I don't want my children to fear me. And I don't want them to feel like they have to hide. I don't want them to feel ashamed at all. I need them to stand in this and own it, and then we'll just figure it out as we go. As I began navigating my own diagnosis, I realized there's kids that were born positive. So my kids are playing with these kids. Oh, they could be saying some of these stigmatizing things as well. Wait, my daughter's at daycare, and if they find out I have HIV, they might treat my daughter differently. They're gonna think she has HIV. They're gonna believe the myths. Within their age range, there's a way that we can navigate these conversations, but I don't want you to be that kid causing harm at school because of your ignorance, because I hadn't taught you, I didn't teach you to know and understand HIV, because the way that the world looks like to you and your perspective as a kid is different than mine as an adult looking at you as a kid. So these kids that you're at school with, some of them probably have HIV and some of their parents probably do too. But because community doesn't look at HIV as so prevalent, they just say whatever they want to say and it's causing harm. For me, I feel like it's my duty as a parent to ensure that my kid is not being one of those individuals. And if I set the tone for that, there has to be a ripple effect at some point. So if you're in this work and you're not ensuring that you're taking care of your own personal health, whether it's getting tested regularly for HIV, whether it's staying in mental health therapy for yourself because you now know that you are working with people who are navigating an ongoing trauma. This is a historical trauma. And if you're coming into this field and you're not acknowledging that, you don't deserve to work with us because that's not what we need. You know, I've been living with HIV for 12 years, and it feels weird because the last 2 years, it just kind of went by, and I didn't even have an opportunity to intentionally celebrate that tenure. Like the fact that I did a whole decade, now I'm a decade plus 2. And, you know, that was a commitment to get there, like after feeling like I wouldn't get there. Anyone who's either like newly diagnosed with HIV or struggling to manage your diagnosis, I'm telling you, there is many of individuals and groups of people who just want you to be okay with not being okay. That's it. We want you to be okay even if you're not okay with where you are now. And finding that step-by-step process of discovering how you're going to flourish, it's the biggest thing. I love to live life, and I know that HIV is not my end, it's not your end, and there's so much more to discover, so much more to experience, and you're going to have whatever you desire and choose to keep pushing forward to discover and experience.